Hello, this is your lesson for today. What we're going to try to incorporate is a little bit about finger strength and kind of getting some major themes, okay? So, finger strength, I'm going to make sure that I'm using all of my fingers, right? So, the first thing I do, I bring my hand over and I kind of lay it on top of the keys like this. So, and then I curve them out, okay? My main goal here is to make sure that I don't do any of this as I'm going. So not anything like that, because really what I'm using is my entire forearm, right, to do that. So I want to make sure I separate my fingers. And that takes a little bit of time to isolate that. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is chord. So that helps, the first exercise helps with the second one. To isolate the first finger, the thumb, your middle finger or third finger, and your pinky so that you can create what is called a triad or a chord. Okay, so great. You'll usually be playing triads with your left hand. Now there's some challenges sometimes when people are playing up here. And right now I will say, if you press right here, you'll see the tension is going to be greater here than it will be here, right? Because they isolate the keys there. So with this one, where do I stay? I don't go down here. I go right here in the middle, right? C triad. First inversion, second inversion, okay? C triad consists of C, E, and G. Now, what I mean by inversion is I can take these same three notes, the C, E, and G, or any particular chord that we want to use. And I can change the pitch, or I can change the overall feel by changing their inversion. So this is root position because the root is on the bottom. First inversion, third is on the bottom. Second inversion, because the fifth is on the bottom. And you can have more inversions. Like for example, if you wanted to do 7 chords, so what is a 7 chord? A 7 chord is essentially when you have the tension number 7, or the 7 key of the scale, and you add that in, okay? So a lot of times, we'll like the sound. Now guess what? That takes 4 fingers at a time, right? But there's another way to do it. By changing the position that I'm going to use, or the inversion. Here's my root. I'm going to take the third, the fifth, and the seventh, and I'm going to have to incorporate another root. Otherwise, it'll be a whole different chord, okay? For example, if I don't put the root here and I go to that first inversion that I see, I'll have a whole different chord. I have an E minor chord. Guess what? They have some of the same letters in there. So here's the C major 7. I take the third, the fifth, the 7, and get another root. Oh gosh, I can't do this without. Let me go here. Third. All right. Now I've created that. I'm not gonna have in my left hand the root on the bottom again. Here's another way. 5, 7, 1, and 3. This one is probably the most common, okay? And it still has that same 4 key tones, tonality, okay? And they all sound a little different every time. Right? And we can mess around with this all day, but basically, these are ways to incorporate chords by knowing that C triad, I can play an entire song. Okay, have a great one and see you next time.